Right now, right this second, there's a fire burning inside every top leader, the founders, the investors, the CEOs, and the ones running the whole show. It's a fire forged from fear and hope. Fear that the relentless march of artificial intelligence will not only shake the ground beneath their feet, but swallow the entire C-suite whole. Fear that the roles they've fought so hard to earn, the power they wield, the very identity they built, could be ripped away by lines of code, by algorithms seeing through the human noise and doing what humans can't. Faster, smarter, unafraid. This fear isn't abstract. It's real. It's right there when they stare at their screen, when they wake in the middle of the night wondering if the AI that automates emails today will decide tomorrow who's invited to the boardroom and who's not. It's a quiet panic, masked by bravado and speeches about innovation. But beneath it all, a single question screams, will AI replace entire C-suites? Don't pretend it doesn't hit close. The world has been caught in a storm of change it barely understands. For decades, the promise was clear. Technology empowers leaders to do more, be more. But now the tables turn. AI doesn't just help anymore. It thinks, learns, decides. Suddenly, the gatekeepers of organizations face a reality where the gate might not need them. And this isn't a future that comes in oil-drenched sci-fi films. It's a present knocking, urgent, and merciless. Knowing this truth stings like salt in an open wound. But here's the cruel secret. They've been handed a script to follow, a comfort zone disguised as a throne, while the real game shifts beneath them. Here's the brutal reality. The world doesn't care about comfort or reigning prestige. Systems don't serve, they substitute. Titles don't protect, machines don't bow to respect. The old structures that once shielded leaders are cracking. C-suites were designed for human orchestration, but AI is rewriting that playbook, line by line, decision by decision. This new power doesn't tire or hesitate. It doesn't crave ego. It craves results. And it's coming for the parts of leadership built on repetition, bias, politics, and ego masking as wisdom. But stop. This moment isn't just about loss. It's a crack in the system, a swinging door for those ready to step through fire and come out redesigned. Because if artificial intelligence stands ready to replace entire leadership layers, it simultaneously offers the greatest leaders a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. An opportunity that can't be ignored by anyone who refuses to settle, anyone who knows that real power isn't given. It's remade. Here's what must be understood and internalized deeply. AI won't replace the soul of leadership. It eats routine and predictability for breakfast, but it can't touch what makes the rare few unstoppable. The unbreakable will to define reality, to build the future not from the comforts of the past, but from the disruption of it. AI can't replace vision that sees beyond profit margins. It can't replace courage that challenges the system instead of conforming to it. And it certainly can't replace the fierce commitment to becoming something more, something new, something no algorithm can predict because it doesn't play by its rules. So, how to turn this tidal wave of change from a threat into a revolution for your leadership? First, stop defending the old way. Let it crumble. The energy wasted protecting yesterday's throne is energy lost in tomorrow's battlefield. The truth is stark. Power in the AI era belongs to those who unlearn faster than others. Leaders who cling to hierarchy, to fixed identities, to the weight of their titles will watch as machines take their place. But leaders who shed those chains like snakeskin, they will become pioneers in a new age of leadership, an age of collaboration between human radicalism and AI precision. Second, harness AI as a co-creator, not an enemy. This is not about competing with machines. It's about fusing human radicalism, the unpredictable creativity, the empathy, the refusal to settle, with the tireless intelligence of AI. Use AI to kill bias, to push decisions beyond emotions, to surface hidden patterns, to amplify insight. But always bring the soul to the table. This fusion is where nothing less than the next form of leadership lives. Third, build networks that transcend traditional boundaries. More than departments or titles, more than nations or companies. The future of leadership won't be found inside the four walls of a glass tower. It will be built across autonomous networks of rare individuals, fiercely aligned by a shared purpose and unwilling to settle for systems that process them into mediocrity. These alliances are the new power nodes, the fire that keeps great ideas alive, and the support that transforms misaligned brilliance into unstoppable force. Fourth, be ruthlessly selective about where energy goes. The noise of the world is deafening, but true leaders know that power lies in essence, not volume. Guard your focus like the rarest resource it is. Align only with those who burn with the same intensity, who challenge you, who push you to redefine your reality. This selective alignment creates synergy that can break through any system of control or complacency. Fifth, embrace the long game. The AI revolution is not a sprint. It's a relentless marathon where patience becomes a weapon and endurance means everything. Instant gratification has no place here. Leaders who master patience and play for eternity bend the arc of future. They build legacies not for the headlines of today, but for the realities of tomorrow and beyond. Now imagine the alternative, a world where AI controls every protocol, where decisions come pre-filtered, canned, optimized, but hollow. Where every leader becomes a passenger in a machine's journey, denied the pulse of risk, disruption, and raw human will. This is not the future for those who refuse to surrender. It's the future for those who hide behind old prestige, unwilling to transform. The liberation lies in the relentless refusal to be replaced by anything less than a reborn expression of human potential, aligned and amplified by AI, but not defined by it. Leaders who grasp this aren't just preserving their place. They are reshaping what leadership means. They are forging a new pact between mind and machine, vision and data, will and computation. This moment demands radical clarity and courage. It demands burning the old blueprints without regret and drafting new ones with fire in the belly and eyes wide open. The leaders who see this chance for rebirth, the ones who refuse to live a borrowed life of comfort and conformity, will write the code of the future. The rest will fade into echoes of a system that forgot the exceptional. So, for every founder staring into uncertainty tonight, for every investor feeling the tremors of change beneath their feet, and every leader trying to keep pace in a world that's not slowing, the path is clear. Don't wait for AI to replace the C-suite. Become the C-suite that transcends what AI can't touch. Build the fire that machines can't replicate, sovereign will, critical thinking, relentless transformation, fierce connection, and the patience to play the long, unmatchable game. The storm is here, the system is breaking. The question isn't if AI will replace entire C-suites, it's whether the rare leaders will remake them entirely, turning disruption into domination. The power lies not in fleeing the future, but in becoming its fiercest architects, its unruly firebrands who refuse to be anything less than extraordinary. Don't ask for permission to lead this revolution. Become the revolution. The world is waiting for the few who will burn, who will rise, who will transform more than organizations, but reality itself. This is your moment, your call, your fight. The era of ordinary leadership is over. The era of the unstoppable begins now.